Oh, heavens! We've told you a lot about the adventures of Raindrop, Frosty, and Nimbus, our friendly representatives of the 3 states of water, but you still haven't met Fluffy, Nimbus's playful grandson, a little cloud who still has a lot to learn.
Whoa! Oh, here we go! Woo!
Oh, Fluffy, don't be so ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I know that I should always behave myself and stay the same shape.
That's right.
That's right. Be like Grandpa.
Stay the same shape!
Some example. You never stay the same shape for 2 seconds.
Well, you know what I meant to say was...
Just like any other clouds, Fluffy and Nimbus change their shape constantly. Their gaseous bodies change with temperature and air currents, and they can take many different forms.
Squadron, head for the southeast. Wow, a real plane! And look at the trail it's left.
It's like a big white track in the sky.
Let's go, Nimbus. Let's look at it up close.
You're not going to see anything special. It's only a cloud formation.
Yes, but it's different from the others. This cloud was formed by a plane.
Wow-wee. It sure is cold up here.
That's why we can see the trail. Because drops of water have jumped out of the plane's motors, met up with a layer of cold air, and turned into ice crystals.
Hey, buddies! You look like you're lined up to go into a movie theater.
Where did this funny blockhead come from? I don't know, but he seems kind of cold to me.
Of course I'm cold. I'm an ice cube like you.
Excuse me, but we aren't cubes. We're crystals, and we each have our own special shape. You won't find 2 crystals that are the same. We're very unique.
Wow, that's really interesting. Water drops all look alike.
Except for you. You've got a nice big nose.
Yeah, that's for sure. Everyone teases me about it.
Just a while ago, before the airplane motor tossed us out, we were like you, water drops, and... Hey!
At last! I'm a drop again! See ya, pals!
Goodness, she wasn't an ice crystal for very long.
Well then, I'm gonna go too. See you later!
Oh!
Whoa! All the ice crystals melt and fall as mist.
Well, we're alone now.
The trail has disappeared.
It melted because we're in the zone with the hottest air.
That's for sure. It's not very cold anymore.
Let's go. We're really high up and a plane could pass by at any minute and scare the heck out of us.
Yeah, the planes that come around here aren't made out of paper or clouds like you.
When the ice crystals melt, they fall like rain. So does it rain every time a plane goes by?
Of course not. Normally, when little drops of water fall, they evaporate when they pass through patches of air that are hotter.
So before they get to the ground, they wind up disappearing, saturating the air with humidity.
That's right.
The thing I don't get is why the trails disappear so quickly. All the clouds hang around a lot longer.
That's because they aren't clouds that are formed naturally.
Planes form them when they go through the sky.
And so Mother Nature dissolves them, turning the temperature and humidity of the area where the plane has gone through back to normal.
The natural atmospheric conditions absorb the trail because it's an artificial cloud.
The atmosphere constantly regulates its own pressure, humidity, and temperature.
Talking of humidity, it must be raining down there in the Mossy family's woods.
That's right. That's where they live.
Why don't we drop in for a visit? That was one of your better landings. What's bothering you, Nimbus?
I don't like the looks of this rain.
Why? What's the matter with it?
I don't think the plants like this rain too much.
I can't wait to see Junior again.
Is he a friend of yours?
Of course. He's very nice and knows a lot about the plant and animal life in the forest.
He's the grandson of Old Man Mossy.
And Frosty saved his life in a forest fire.
Wow, Frosty! So you were a hero just like in the movies.
Hey, get off me! I can't see anything! Ah! That wasn't the slightest bit funny! When will you learn how to behave?
It wasn't necessary for you to be so harsh, Frosty. Not as if you'd fallen straight down from the sky.
Well, he did fall from the clouds.
There, little one. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I know you just wanted to play a little, so let's play. Hey, I can't see. I can't see anything. Ah!
Do you want to know how Frosty saved Junior?
Yeah, Grandpa. Tell me about it.
Go on, Nimbus. Turn on the TV.
Last summer, there was a terrible fire in this forest. Frosty, Mr. Mossy, and Junior were surrounded by flames. We were all very worried, especially Mrs. Mossy, Junior's mom. The fire was spreading rapidly, and with every minute there was less space to run to. The fire was raging and getting bigger every minute, and could have turned us all into ashes in an instant. But Frosty bravely put himself between Junior and the fire, exposing himself to melting in order to save the boy. The fire cruelly decided to finish them off and blasted them up in the air.
You got there just in time. Thank heavens.
We managed to save them from that fire at the last possible minute, when we'd already given them up for lost.
Thanks to Frosty, they survived until we could get to them, and Junior was able to go home safe and sound with his mom.
This rain isn't normal. There's something wrong with it. Our tree doesn't like it at all.
It's autumn. It's normal that the tree loses its leaves.
I don't know. That shade of yellow.
Oh my goodness, where's my baby boy?
Did you see him?
He was here just a minute ago, but now I don't see him anywhere.
Has he disappeared again?
Fuzzy!
Where are you, Fuzzy?
Fuzzy! Fuzzy!
This little one can only be Old Man Mossy's grandson.
Looks like he's scampered off for a little adventure. Look at that devilish look on his face.
Better run or I'll catch you.
Be careful, Nimbus. I don't want to fall down again.
I gotcha!
They're calling someone. Maybe this little one here. Do you understand what he's saying?
Yeah, what he just said was, whoa.
Okay, goo goo. That's what I thought.
Fuzzy!
Little Rugrat, he's gone far off this time.
That grumpy old voice sounds familiar.
It couldn't be anyone but Grandpa Mossy.
When I find him, he's gonna get an earful.
Who's gonna get an earful of what? Old Grumpy Grump?
Nimbus.
Fuzzy!
Now,
Now, enough of your goo-gooing. Don't you know you shouldn't wander off like that? I was so scared, sweetie. I was afraid something awful had happened to you.
Fuzzy! Oh, my darling boy, thank goodness you're okay.
Frosty! Ah! I'm so happy to see you again, Frosty.
And I'm happy to see you too. But am I going to spend the whole day falling down off clouds?
We were going to drop by and visit. How are things going here?
It's been peace and quiet since the fire. Up until now, everything's been fine. Although...
I don't like the looks of this rain. Something's wrong with it.
I agree with you. I noticed something funny about the rain a while ago, but I don't know what.
Well, Fuzzy really likes it. It seems he thinks it's really yummy.
Tastes like lemon juice.
Acid rain?
Oh, my baby boy! I hope you haven't made yourself sick. When you're thirsty, ask Mama for some water, okay?
You're yellow as a lemon.
Oh, my goodness! It's true!
It's acid rain without a doubt.
Why is it acid?
Because of smog and pollution. The cloud up there is completely contaminated. The human industries produce a great quantity of gases and poisonous smoke that rise and pollute the air.
But the clouds try to keep the air free of those poisonous gases, which are full of sulfur and come from the burning of fossil fuels and trap the gases in their interior. Upon contact with the clouds, the poisonous gases accumulated in their interiors turn acidic.
And if they're unlucky enough to run into another cloud, prepared to start a storm, the rain they spill is acid rain. All the pollution that humans have sent out into the air returns to the earth, spreading everywhere and damaging the environment. We all suffer the consequences.
So what will happen to Fuzzy? Will he get sick?
I don't know. Acid rain is very poisonous to plants. Their leaves turn yellow and trees are weakened.
The forest will certainly suffer a lot.
Pollution, acid rain, and the fire last summer. When will humans realize the damage they caused to the environment through their irresponsibility? Did you see how that burned? Everything's dead and dirty. Fantastically nauseating. Cool.
Oh, this makes me very sad. It's such a shame that we've lost the beautiful forest that was so full of life.
Well, if I could refresh your memory, it was you who started the fire.
Because you tricked me.
Hello, Bernie. You don't look very fit.
Hello, Flo. I'm happy to see you.
Me too. I'd like you to meet a friend.
Well, I'm afraid I have little time left for presentation. I'm dying out.
You never know with you. Here, this is Dopey. An alcohol drop.
It's a pleasure, and thanks. I don't drink.
And who said you could drink? I only want you to meet him. Shake hands.
It's a pleasure, Birdie.
Nice to meet you, Dopey.
Fire!
Welcome to the Great Bernie.
Help! Call the fire brigade! Help! Heavens, I've found water! Help! Is that Bernie?
Of course it's him, you fool. Alcohol stokes fire up. Look how he burns. It's marvelous. He can devastate everything.
I'm powerful again! Ha ha ha! Nothing can resist me, and I'll burn this whole forest to ashes! Ha ha ha!
The forest will disappear with this fire, and it's all my fault.
It's all your fault. What did you expect? Alcohol and fire together are explosive. Now nobody is capable of stopping this fire.
Forest, I'm going to devour you completely with all your tenants. Nothing is going to be left alive.
You tricked me into shaking hands with Bernie.
Of course, you fool! And thanks to you getting the fire blazing, now everything here is dead.
Not everything. There's some new green shoots right here. It makes me so happy to see this little green plant growing.
I don't understand it. There shouldn't be anything left. But underneath the ash are all these seeds. Bah!
How marvelous. The forest will start growing again.
Not if I dig it all up!
Oh!
It'd be great if it rained a lot.
Of course, but that way the ground will be nice and damp and the... No! Seeds would grow faster.
You fool! I was talking about a very, very heavy rain.
That would be so great.
No, that'd be the end of them. It'll be the end of the forest. Don't you understand?
No? Why?
The trees are all burned. They don't have any leaves. They can't protect the ground, and the water would fall right on it. Each drop would be like a bomb that would send dirt flying and unearth the seeds. And since there isn't any grass or moss to protect them, when the water forms little streams, it would carry the earth away and the seeds, and the only thing that'll be left is rocky ground. And nothing will ever start growing again there. In a world like that, I'll be so happy. Although, if nobody were around, to whom would I be able to dedicate my evil deeds?
What can we do? I think it's gotten worse. He's the most dreadful shade of yellow.
He's lemon yellow.
And he looks very tired. He needs to see a doctor. What's wrong with him could be very serious.
The only doctor around here lives on the other side of the burned forest.
Well then, let's not waste time. We'll take Fuzzy to him.
That part of the forest won't be safe at all if it starts to rain harder.
Water will flow like rivers over there, washing away everything it comes across.
I think we'll just have to take that risk. My brother needs a doctor.
Of course. We'll go see that doctor right now.
I hope we can get there on time and that he can help him.
Hurry up! Those clouds are all dark!
I hope that our friends in the clouds can do something to keep the rain from falling on us.
Hopefully they'll hear us and they'll be able to do something.
That's a bad place to let a storm loose.
Yeah, I know. But the clouds are already crammed full of water, dust, and electricity. The storm is inevitable.
What a disaster! The forest is bare! There isn't even a single leaf, and the water will wash everything away!
Including the seeds that were planted to regrow the forest.
The ground will wind up like a rock! We'll observe the ions of the neighboring clouds. We'll check their movements.
The ions are grouped according to their charges. Almost all the positive ones are up above, and the negative ones below. The rain will start in just a little bit.
It's unavoidable.
The ions are already in place.
It's too bad, but what can we do? It's too late to try to reverse the process now. Nature must take its course, and besides, it's not the clouds' fault that someone burned down the forest.
Huge clouds clash, thunder and lightning, the black sky above us is lit with a flash. Powerful thunderbolts, super electrified, and now we're ready to soak the ground.
Gosh darn mucky mud.
Grandpa, did you hurt yourself?
Everyone be careful. The wet ashes make the ground very slippery and dangerous.
Are you okay, Dad?
Just covered in mud and all wet.
It's just like you said, the rain is washing the dirt and the seeds away.
Isn't it marvelous? Thank you for the storm. Thank you for fulfilling my desires.
Thank you for the storm. Thank you for fulfilling my desires. What a stupid thing to say.
Poor little little leafless forest, and now this storm is gonna finish it off completely.
And what about the acid rain? Will it kill our tree?
It might, Junior, it just might.
Damn clouds!
Junior, I'm a cloud, and I can tell you that it's not our fault.
Bah, leave me alone!
Don't be mean, Junior.
My house, my forest, my little brother!
Haven't you ever thought about how without rain, neither your house, your forest, nor your little brother would exist?
Your little brother?
Don't tell me that little rascal's wandered off again.
Fuzzy! Fuzzy!
Fuzzy, I'm coming to get you!
No!
No!
Way to go, kiddo. You're gonna be a great cloud.
Oh, my sweet little Fuzzy. All you ever do is worry me.
I'm so ashamed for what I said earlier.
Forget about it. You were upset.
I don't know why I said that. I felt hurt and I was really angry and you saved my little brother.
Come on. Forget about it and give me a hug. You know we're friends.
Are you crying, you old grumpy grump?
No, I think I got some mud in my eye.
You've already seen it all. We humans are doing something terrible. Turning rain into an enemy of the forests, which are the lungs of the earth. Without them, and their constant cleaning of the air we breathe, life wouldn't be possible. Although there's always a ray of hope. We shouldn't rely completely on Mother Nature to go around cleaning up after our mistakes. The day when there is no hope might be just around the corner. Some time ago, a good doctor was able to help little Fuzzy become green again. But as for little Fuzzy and his fondness for scampering off, there isn't anyone who could contain him.